Page 40, Pomp and Circumstance. You hear this piece at graduation ceremonies here in the United States a lot. I don't know about the rest of the world. This piece is in the key of A major. It's got 3 sharps. So all the F, C's, and G's are sharped, unless they have natural signs. There's some other accidentals stuck in too, but you'll see them. In the right hand, you can pretty much do just what they're telling you to do. Use the fingering. It's in 2/4 time, so it's easy to count. 1, 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and 1, 2. So you get the fingering. Now the syncopation comes in the second line on the 4th measure because you got the short note first. You see, if I play the 3rd and 4th measures together, maybe the 5th measure too, normal with no syncopation, you'd get that. 1, 2, 3. That's not syncopated. That's fine. But when they put the short note first, that's unexpected. So it's that. 1, 2. That's syncopated because it's a short note on the first beat. You get more syncopation later on. It's the same basic rhythm. And again, the left hand, those steady quarter notes help you in most cases, unless it's a half note. Keep the right hand straight as to what's happening when. Because this is a processional. People are supposed to be walking as this music is playing, so they're more or less walking to the music. It's like a slow march almost. So you can think right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And yes, I have gone through that and marched to this, walked in, in a graduation ceremony, more than one actually, to this music. Now for the left hand, just again, play the notes they're telling you to play and watch out for all the black notes, because right at the beginning it's an A C sharp. Then in the 4th measure over, it's a thumb on that lone A, because you're changing. Pedals down, it'll help keep the sound going. First measure of the 2nd line, that is a D sharp A. Next measure, it's an E G sharp, because there's a G sharp in the time or key signature. 3rd measure of the 2nd line, it's a thumb on the first one, and then a 2nd finger. So just watch their fingering carefully. Now, as far as the pedaling goes, I would like to adjust it just a little bit, and I'll explain why. If I pedal it just the way they're showing for the first couple of measures, I get this. Okay, I don't know if you heard that or not. In the 2nd measure, it sounds like this. Now, I think that sounds harsh. Doesn't last very long, so that's probably why they did it. It doesn't last very long. We can handle harsh a little bit, right? No, I disagree. I suggest you lift the pedal up on the 2nd beat of that 2nd measure, so we don't get the harshness. Now you got to keep the left hand down, right? You're just lifting the pedal up, so it's this. See it like so, and then on the next measure we'll put it down after we play the notes. To me, that's much better. It's clean. And it happens throughout this piece. When you skip this 2/8 notes, and whatever the notes are, wherever they are, I suggest you lift the pedal up on the 3rd beat so we lose that mushiness. Normally I'd say, between the phrases we want to hear a break. But in this piece, actually it's really played pretty much connected. The whole piece is played connected throughout. So you see 2 phrases there at the first line. The last 3 measures, let's say it's here. There's a break in the phrase, so if I give silence there in the right hand, it's that. Right? But this piece, because of the style of the piece and the nature of what's going on, we generally play it more or less like one long phrase. So just overlap pedal the whole thing. except where I tell you to lift it up for mushiness. You can put a break between the phrase at the end of the first ending before you go back to the beginning, because that's like a fresh start. So if I play the last two measures of the first ending, and you see the first ending, it's the last measure of the second line into the first three measures of the third line. Okay, I'm talking about the last two measures of the first ending, so it would be the second and third measure of the third line. Too many numbers here, and it's this. Like so. Now before I repeat, I'm going to lift the hands and the pedal, everything, so I get total silence, even in the left hand. So I can start fresh, so it's here. And I think in this piece, that's the only break I would make. Otherwise, legato pedal it, so there's sound all over. And that's really all I have to say. There's not much. Just do what they're telling you to do in the fingering and all that junk. You'll get it. My stosso is it's like oh, here I am. It's the king's walking in or something. Very fancy hoity-toity thing here. Now, I don't know if 2 beats is enough, so I'm going to give us 4 counts and we'll start. So go ahead and put your hands there and foot's on the pedal and we're ready to go. 1, 2, ready, go.